as you are waiting on God to fulfill his promise in your life, and as he is shifting you in different seasons that you are in, he wants for you to understand when he says wait, that does not mean that you stop your life. Meaning, that does not mean you just go and just sit in a corner and just say, oh, I'm waiting on God. Faith without works is dead. So you still have to live your everyday life and things that you would normally do. So some people think, okay, God is telling me to wait. Yes, he's telling you to wait, but he's not telling you to go sit in a corner. He's still telling you to live life and wait for whatever it is that you are asking for and that you are needing for him to do. He does not want you to be in a place to where you feel stuck and you are purposefully isolating yourself. So this is the year where you are going to have to begin to sow into yourself and understand the parable of reaping and sowing into words. So if you are a person that is waiting on God for kingdom marriage, for finances, connections, and many other things, children, if you are waiting on God to move, sow into this word. It does not have to be me at all. It does not have to be uh money. It could be prayer. It could be any seed that God leads you to sow into yourself, so that you understand you have to start putting seeds in the ground so that they can be watered and that they will sprout. These seeds that you put into the ground are God is going to water these things for you. And many times the enemy is coming when you get a word and you're not sowing into yourself, you're not sowing into the word, is the enemy is coming and he is swiping it away. So then it's 1 minute, oh yeah, God's going to do this, God's going to do that. Then the next minute you're very doubtful, you're very confused, you don't know, you don't remember all the confirmations that God has already given you. This is the things that the enemy is doing to you, and that is causing you to be in a place to where that you are doubting God. You have to get that seed in the ground, because then you're going to reap a harvest. You have to learn the parable of sowing and reaping and begin to start sowing into words. So if you want to sow into this word, you can do so at what is it, down below. My contact information is down below. Again, you do not have to sow in me, but I want you to put into the comments and be in alignment with God. Be in alignment with God and say, God, I sowed my seed. Even if it's just in prayer, even if you do not have it, God bless the one that did not have it more. He's seen that more commendable than the person that had it in abundance. Not to say that God's not going to bless you if you do not sow, but it's understanding. You have to learn how to start planting seeds in your life. Go back and read the story of the parables of reaping and sowing, and you will understand that you have to start planting seeds within yourself. If you want to self-development or get closer to God, you have to plant seeds into yourself so that they grow. This is the season that you're coming out of famine. You're not going to be in drought anymore. This is the season where you're going to start planting seeds everywhere, because you're going to reap that harvest. There's no more dry season for you. So it's time for you to start planting seeds so that you can blossom, you can groom, and God can mold you the way that he needs to, because the enemy keeps coming and taking these things away from you because you're not planting them in God. You have to plant them in God, reading your word, fasting, praying, all of those things that God has asked and called for you to do. And again, while you're waiting, that means work your gift. Hallelujah. Whatever your gift is, work that gift. Start planting positive things and seeds into your body. Start sowing into words, saying, God, I stand in alignment. I stand in agreement with this. So if this is you, say, God, I stand in alignment with you. I love you guys. Take care and be safe.